Hi and welcome to T10 Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed. Here I am with the latest news for 9th August 2023. Abdurrahman Al-Sudais was appointed as the head of the Religious Affairs Administration of Masjidul Haram and Masjidul Nabwi. King Salman bin Abdulaziz of Saudi Arabia has appointed Sheikh Dr. Abdurrahman Al-Sudais as the head of the Religious Affairs Administration of Masjidul Haram and Masjidul Nabwi. According to the Saudi news agency SPA, the Royal House issued a decree on Tuesday and said the King Salman has appointed Dr. Abdurrahman bin Abdulaziz Al-Sudais as the head of the Religious Affairs Administration of Masjidul Haram and Masjidul Nabwi. Through another royal decree, the Minister of Hajj and Umrah Dr. Tawfiq Al-Rabia was appointed as the chairman of the board and director of the General Authority for the affair of Masjidul Haram and Masjidul Nabwi. The Royal House directed the relevant institution to arrange the implementation of the royal decree. It should be remembered that the Saudi cabinet has decided to establish two new independent institutions in the name of the Presidency of Al-Haram Mosque and the Prophet Mosque. Meeting of Saudi Deputy Foreign Minister with Shahbaz Sharif, review of strengthening relation. Saudi Arabia Deputy Foreign Minister Engineer Walid Al-Kharji has met Pakistan Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif in Islamabad on Tuesday. Engineer Walid Al-Kharji is in Islamabad on a visit to Pakistan. According to the official news agency SPA, the Saudi Deputy Foreign Minister conveyed a message of goodwill to Prime Minister of Pakistan on behalf of King Salman bin Abdulaziz and the Crown Prince. He also conveyed the best wishes of the brotherly people of Pakistan and the Saudi leadership for further development and prosperity for Pakistan. In the meeting, the bilateral relations between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia and ways to strengthen them by developing them on modern lines in various fields were reviewed. Saudi Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs met with Hina Rabbani to discuss investment. The Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of Saudi Arabia, Walid Abdul Karim Al-Kharji, along with the delegation met with the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs of Pakistan, Hina Rabbani. According to a press release issued by Pakistan Minister of Foreign Affairs on Tuesday, the meeting focused on strengthening mutual relations for Saudi investment in energy, agriculture, IT and mining sector. The statement said that the delegation of Deputy Minister Walid Abdul Karim Al-Kharji included members of various ministers including the Saudi Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Energy, Health, Environment, Agriculture and Investment. Minister of State for External Affairs Hina Rabbani welcomed Saudi Arabia's interest in investing in Pakistan. Voluntary medical service of Saudi doctors in Nepal. According to the lesson website, Saudi dentist Dr. Abdul Karim Al-Harbi and Dr. Almi Al-Raji have provided voluntary medical service. A campaign to provide voluntary medical service in Nepal has been started with the support of an international organization in which various medical institutions are participating. The administration has said that the medical camp has been established in a rural area in which 28 doctors from different countries are participating. A fine of up to 2,000 riyals on foreigners selling goods on carts. The Saudi Ministry of Local Government, Rural and Settlement Affairs has issued a chart of violations and punishment related to carts and packers. According to newspaper 24, the Ministry of Local Government, Rural and Settlement Affairs warned the foreigner who sell goods on the back will be fined from 1200 to 2000 riyals. The ministry says this penalty will be applied to foreigners selling goods by walking around. The Ministry of Local Government, Rural and Settlement Affairs has approved the punishment for local government violation and will be implemented in the next few months. Indian Parliament debates no confidence motion against Modi's government. India's parliament is debating a no confidence motion that opposition parties have brought against Prime Minister Narendra Modi government. Congress party lawmaker Gaurav Gogi, who had brought in the motion on 26 July, initiated the debate. Lawmakers will vote on the motion on Thursday after the debate ends. Modi's government won't lose the vote as his Bharatiya Janata Party and its allies have a majority in parliament, but opposition leader says the debate will force Modi to speak on ongoing ethnic clashes in Manipur state. Speaking in the House, Gogia said that the opposition had brought the motion to break Mr. Modi's silence on Manipur. He also asked why Modi had not yet visited the state. The current parliament session, which began on 20 July, has been marked by protests from opposition leaders who have demanded that Modi address the House on the violence in Manipur. More than 150 people have died and tens of thousands have been displaced in Manipur since early May, when ethnic clashes broke out between the majority Meitei group and the tribal Kuki minority. Federal Home Minister Amit Shah has said that the government was ready to discuss the issue and accused the opposition of running away. Some key bills have been passed amid the disruption and protests with little debate. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, who was reinstated as a lawmaker on Monday, was expected to open the debate in parliament for the opposition on Tuesday. Report says he will speak later in the day. Review found Afghan Central Bank lacks independence from Taliban US watchdog. A US-funded assessment of Afghanistan Central Bank found that it lacks independence from the Taliban administration and the adequate safeguard against money laundering and terrorism financing, a US watchdog told Congress on Tuesday. Reuters last month reported that the assessment, whose conclusion had not been made publicly at the time, failed to win Washington's backing for a return of central bank asset held in a $3.5 billion Swiss-based trust fund. Indian Navy seeks to boost defense ties with Saudi Arabia. India is working to boost defense cooperation with Saudi Arabia, the Indian Navy has said after one of the vessels visited Jeddah last week and conducted an exercise with the Royal Saudi Navy. The Indian Navy largest indigenously designed missile destroyed INS Chennai was deployed for a mission on the Red Sea on August 3. During which it made a port call to Jeddah and held a passage exercise with the Royal Saudi naval ship HMS Al Jubail towards augmenting the deep-rooted friendly ties and multifaceted defense cooperation between India and Saudi Arabia. INS Chennai visited Jeddah from 3 to 5 August, the Indian Navy said in a press release. Pakistan asks Iran to suspend obligation in multi-billion-dollar gas pipeline project. Pakistan has sought the suspension of its contractual obligation in the multi-billion-dollar Iran-Pakistan gas pipeline project. Minister of State for Petroleum Dr. Musaddiq Malik has said, citing US sanction on the initiative as the main hurdle for the South Asian nation to meet its side of the bargain, discussion to build the 2,775-kilometer pipeline to deliver natural gas from Iran to Pakistan began in 1995, but it has yet to be completed mainly due to lack of funds in Pakistan and complications posed by US sanctions over Iran's nuclear activities. Under an agreement signed between the two countries in 2009, the pipeline project was to be completed by December 2014 and would deliver 21.5 million cubic meters of gas per day to Pakistan. Construction would use a segmented approach where Iran would lay down the pipeline on its side and Pakistan was supposed to reciprocate on its territory. The Election Commission disqualified Imran Khan for 5 years. The Election Commission of Pakistan disqualified former Prime Minister Imran Khan from parliamentary politics for 5 years. In the notification issued by the Election Commission of Pakistan, it is stated that in the notification that in the Toshakhana case, Imran Khan was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment and a fine of sum of rupees and is disqualified under Section 232 of the Election Act 2017. The Commission has said that PTI Chairman Imran Khan is also being denotified from National Assembly seat NEA 45 Kuram. On Saturday, the local court of Islamabad declared the former Prime Minister Imran Khan guilty of corrupt practice while pronouncing a safe verdict in the Toshakhana case. Chinese propaganda slogan turns London street art wall into a protest site against Beijing. A graffiti wall in London's bustling street art hub of Brick Lane has become an unlikely canvas for protest message against China's authoritarian rule after it was whitewashed and painted over with propaganda slogans promoting Chinese Communist Party ideology. With the Delhi Services Bill out of the way, opposition and government in no-holds-barred battle in the Rajya Sabha. With the Dalit Service Bill out of the way, it was no-holds-barred battle in the upper house on August 8. Rajya Sabha Chairperson Jagdeep Dhankar first announced Trinamool Congress MP Derek O'Brien's suspension for disregarding his direction, but later dropped the matter altogether. This kept the House engaged for the best part of the pre-launch section. The opposition also submitted a notice to move a privilege motion against the leader of the House, Piyush Goyal, for calling them the opposition traitors. Nawaz Sharif will be Pakistan's next premier if PMLN return to power, Pakistan Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif. Nawaz Sharif will be Pakistan's next premier if the ruling PML return to power after the country's go to polls in November. His brother and the country's current Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has said. Shahbaz Sharif's remarks came at a public meeting in Kasur, some 50 km from Lahore, on Sunday evening. Israel demolishes home of Palestinian attackers fueling West Bank tensions. Israeli security forces on August 8 demolished the West Bank home of a Palestinian man accused of carrying out a deadly shooting attack earlier this year. The military said the latest incursion of fuel tensions in the occupied territory. Israel's decades-old tactics of leveling the family homes of Palestinian assailants has drawn intense criticism from human rights groups, which call it collective punishment prohibited under international law. The express train derailment, which killed at least 31 people, was caused by missing fish plates and damaged track, according to a preliminary report of the probe into a major accident in Pakistan's Sindh province. The Hazara Express train travelling from Karachi to Rawalpindi derailed on Sunday in Nawab Shah district near the Sarhari railway station, 275 km from the provincial capital Karachi. Indian Congress delegation stopped from visiting Nuh. A 10-member delegation of Indian Congress in Haryana who were en route to visit areas affected by violence in Nuh were stopped by police as they approached Rajko Mio village on Tuesday. The police, pointing to the imposed curfew and security apprehensions, prevented the delegation from proceeding further. As per the pre-scheduled program, today the Congress delegation intended to meet with traders, residents and individuals affected by recent incidents, including those who suffered loss of life and property at Dalhat Mandir in Nuh and the Nuh Grain Market. Congress leader Dipender Huda tweeted Mr. Rahul to participate in no confidence motion discussion on Wednesday. Congress MP Rahul Gandhi is expected to participate in the no confidence motion discussion in Lok Sabha on Wednesday, and in his place his sister Priyanka Gandhi will visit Rajasthan to participate in a rally in Banswara. Congress also said that the Rahul Gandhi was expected to leave for Rajasthan to address a rally in the pool-bound state on Wednesday after participating in the discussion on the motion. However, Priyanka Gandhi is now expected to visit Rajasthan instead of Rahul Gandhi, as no confidence motion is likely to be shifted to the afternoon slot. 2020 Delhi rewards Supreme Court to hear Umar Khalid's bail plea on Wednesday. The Supreme Court is slated to hear on Wednesday the bail plea filed by student activist Umar Khalid, who was arrested and charged under the Unlawful Activities Act in connection with the larger conspiracy case behind 2020 Delhi riots. As per the cause list published on the Apex Court website, a bench of Justice A.S. Bopana and Prashant Kumar Mishra will hear Khalid's special leave petition. That's all in today's headlines. Keep watching TTN Info TV SK channel by subscribing and do hit the bell icon to receive notification and more updates.